Hey everyone, welcome back to Art of Way. Today we are going to make this anime style ocean with an object floating on its surface in Blender. Also, if you wonder why your Blender scene looks different, here's the solution. Get my default scene with our custom render settings. First, grab the file from our Gumroad page, link in description. And don't worry, it's completely free of cost, so feel free to download and follow along. So let's get started. First, press Shift A, click on Mesh and add a plane. Go to the Modifiers tab, add Ocean Modifier, set the repeat X and Y to 4 and spatial size to 30. Then click on the waves, set the alignment to 0.5. Now let's animate the ocean. Go to frame 1 and set the time to 0. Then add a keyframe. Move to scale, set the value to 0 and add a keyframe again. Move to the end frame, set the time to 10 and add a keyframe. Then set the scale to 1 and add a keyframe. Now duplicate the modifiers. Set the geometry to displace and move back to the frame 1. Set the time to 10 and add a keyframe. Set the scale to 1 and add a keyframe. Move to the end frame, set the time to 20 and add a keyframe and set the scale to 0 and add another keyframe. Now go to the timeline, press T and set the interpolation to linear. Hit the spacebar to play and see the ocean animation in action. Next, press Shift A, add a plane, go to the edit mode, right click and subdivide. Set the number of cuts to 10. Now look at the object data properties, press Ctrl G and click assign to new group. By doing this, Blender will automatically add a new vertex group and assign the vertices. Go to the modifiers tab and add a sync wrap modifier. Select the ocean as the target, hit play to see the plane floating on the surface of the ocean. You can make any object float. Suppose press Shift A and add a cone, move to edit mode, press GZ1 and press enter to move the cone on the ground surface. Go to the constraint tab, add a copy rotation constraint and set the target to the floating plane. But before that, rename the object, select the ocean, press F2 and rename it to ocean. Select the floating plane, press F2 and rename it to the guide object. Set the guide object as the target and in the vertex group, select the group we created previously. Hit play, now you can see the cone following the guide object. Go back to the constraint tab, add a copy rotation constraint, set the guide object as the target again and choose the group. Hit play again, you will see the cone following the location and rotation of the guide object, creating the illusion of floating over the ocean. Now delete the cone. That was just for an example. Move the ocean to position it. Let's import a boat or a ship model. Go to the sketch tab, look for model. Here I found the goingmerry model from One Piece, made by this cool artist named Oliver Edwards. It's free to download and under CC attribution, so we can use it. Click download 3D model and choose the GLB file format. Go back to the Blender, click on file, then import and click GLTF 2.0. Locate your file and import it. Hide the rest of the objects. As you can see, we have the model ready in Blender. Select all parts, right click, convert to mesh. Then press Ctrl J to make it one object. Move to edit mode and set the origin point accordingly. Now your ship is ready. Unhide both the ocean and guide object. Select the ship, go to the constraint tab and add a copy location constraint. Set the guide object as the target and choose the vertex group. Next, add a copy rotation constraint. Set the guide object as the target again and choose group again. In our case, you can see the ship is not over the surface of ocean. If it looks wrong, fix the X and Y axis. Let's make the guide object hide in the final render. For that, select the guide object, go to the object data properties, click on visibility. Uncheck render so it will not be visible in the final render. Hit play to see the animation. This looks cool, right? Now, press Shift A, add a camera in the viewport, press Ctrl Alt 0 to snap it to your current view. Lock the camera to the viewport so you can adjust the scene. Select the camera, go to the camera properties, set the focal into 27 and adjust the camera position again. Now to animate the camera, move to frame 1, position the camera, then press K and insert location and rotation keyframes. Move to the end frame, adjust the angle and press K again to add location and rotation keyframe. Back in the camera properties, go to the frame 1, set the focal into 32 and add keyframe. Now move to the end frame, set the focal into 25 and add keyframe. Hit play to preview the camera animation. Now as you can see, we have quickly set up the final scene, applied all the textures and lighting and also made some final tweaks. Next, go to the render properties, set the view transport to chrome to make the color pop. Now this is the final node setup for the sky and also this is the final node setup for the ocean. That's it, you're done. Hit play to see the final animation. Your anime style ship floating on the ocean is ready to render. You have now created a full-fledged anime style ocean animation in Blender, complete with shaders, lighting, camera movement and add a floating shape that rides the waves like a scene straight out of an anime movie. If you guys also try this by yourself, tag me on Instagram. I did love to see your versions. Don't forget to grab free project file from our Gumroad and also you guys can download this file for educational purpose. Find link in description. If you learn something new, give this video a like and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. That's it, follow Art of Abhi for more.